Hey, what's up guys, it's Reach. Welcome back to another video. Today we are playing some more Apex Legends, of course, and there is a new gameplay trailer for Season 3 that dropped overnight, which you can see in the background here. It showed off far more of what the actual new map will play like, and it also showed gameplay from the new areas and also the new training coming in Season 3 as well. So just like yesterday, a link to the full trailer can be found in the description, so you can go and watch it without me here talking over the top of it, as I'm only going to be picking up on a few parts and jumping into a live commentary game as always. Now I just want to start this off by saying that a few weeks ago, a popular data miner for Apex Legends called That One Mining Guy, who, by the way, often encourages that no credit be given to him for his findings, as he claims that it isn't his content, but he definitely deserves the credit for these leaks because he puts the work in and he makes it available for people like me to make content on. So all of his links can be found in the description as well. He leaks a lot of stuff for Apex Legends, so if you're always looking for the next leak, he is your guy. But anyway, he tweeted this out on the 11th of September. It is a screenshot and it shows two new hop-ups coming to Apex Legends. They're called High Caliber and Double Tap. Now the ones above that are called Shield Breaker and Unshielded Damage, which are commonly known now as Disrupt rounds and Hammer Point rounds. That was added in Season 2. So we've known these were coming to the game for over 2 weeks now, but we weren't sure for which guns. Now at this part of the trailer, Crypto storms a room and he shows that the G7 Scout is one of the guns that can use the double tap hop up, because you can't fire the Scout as quick as he did, so it definitely is available for this weapon. And I like the Scout already. I have a great game coming for you tomorrow where I use the Scout and I absolutely demolish with it. So I can only imagine how good this gun is going to be if you do find it with the hop up alongside it as well. The question now becomes, what are the other weapons that can benefit from these two hop-ups? Could the single fire R301 and the single fire flatline benefit from the double tap? I did think about this for a little bit, then thought, why would they release a hop-up for guns where you can just put it into fully auto mode if you wanted to? And similarly, the Hemlock is already really good in single fire mode and it has a burst option. It wouldn't make sense to have it like a 2-round burst and then 3-round burst. And I mention this because there are always two guns that can use a hop-up in Apex Legends. Like the Select Fire, you've got the Havoc and the Prowler. Disrupt rounds, you've got the RE45 and Alternator. The Hammer Point rounds, the P2020 and the Mozambique. Skull Piercer, you've got the Wingman, you've got the Longbow. So what other gun will the double tap fit onto? Usually, it's a lower tier gun. It would suit the Eve 8 shotgun. There aren't too many other guns that I can think of. They're a bit more like on the low end of the spectrum. When was the last time you got to endgame and you still had an Eve 8 shotgun, or you were against someone endgame that had an Eve 8 shotgun? It doesn't happen. It's a lower tier weapon. And in the past we've seen Respawn take the approach of buffing weapons with hop-ups instead of the actual gun itself, which is an interesting way of dealing with weapon bans, because I think it's a good thing. The some guns are clearly not that good, and it's one of those weapons that you just pick up at the start and then switch it out for a better weapon. However, if you introduce a hop-up for that gun, it also introduces a variation in gunplay, because if you do find the hop-up, you can use the P2020 endgame with Hammer Point rounds. It will shred people. If you think about Season 2, we had the Alternator, the RE45, the Mozambique and the P2020 all benefiting from hop-ups. They're not the greatest guns of all time, but if you throw the hop-ups on them, they do become viable. So that's what made me think about the Eve 8 shotgun. I think it'd be too good on the Peacekeeper, and I can't think of many other guns that are like lower tier that would benefit too much from it. And also, alongside this image was leaked showing an empty slot on the Eve 8 shotgun that would support this claim as well. It could easily just be a hop-up. At the same time, it could just be like a blueprint where it's just, it doesn't really mean anything. But it would make sense for the Eve 8 shotgun to have double tap, or it could also benefit from the high caliber rounds where it would just do more damage instead. Talk about the high caliber round hop-ups though, I am not entirely sure what guns would benefit from this. It is essentially the Skull Piercer hop-up, but for every shot rather than just headshots. It could be for the single fire modes of the Flatline and R301. These aren't commonly used, people don't use them pretty much at all. But we'll just have to wait and see for Season 3. But it's good to see that new hop-ups are coming, because it means so much variation in gunplay as well. One last thing before I let you guys get into the live commentary. It looks like Crypto shoots down some sort of drone here at the end of the game. He drops a key. The key opens the door and looks like this room is filled with incredible loot. So it'd be a good thing if you drop somewhere and you finish off every kill and you can leave the place guaranteed to have some solid loot. But anyway, that is all the chitter chatter I have for you at the start of this video. I hope you go on to enjoy the rest of the video. If you do, be sure to leave a like rating, subscribe to join the iTemp, and I will see you all in 5.5 seconds, my friends. Okay, we are definitely late. And there are people going there too. And there's a full team landing up top. Be careful, teammates. I guess I can try and help with this. There you go. Someone else is coming.
Reloading. Killed an enemy. Need to recharge my shield.
Well done, friends. First blood.
Guess he ran off. Oh, is that him?
Throwing arc star.
I ran more to the left, top missed. It's got a peacekeeper, of course he... Oh, he's throwing hands.
Reloading.
Nice job, teammate. So you guys are finishing a lot of kills here. Don't know if I'm actually going to regret that. Oh, come on. I didn't get the shield battery. Here we go. More energy rounds for the devotion. My teammates are finishing pretty much every kill. You need health. Alright. I have 2 syringes. Let me use 1. Oh, they ran off anyway. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go for the loot because everyone's been taking my loot.
Whole squad's down.
RE45. You know what? I know I just switched around for the peacekeeper. But I regretted it instantly.
Copy that.
Hey, we got bad guys over there.
Here I go.
Oh, they've run off apparently. I'm just not that good with the peacekeeper. I panic too much. That's what it is. It's pure panic. They seem to have retreated, I'm afraid. More energy rounds for your boy though. I think we just got bamboozled by our own teammate. Somehow, we've all survived, even though we were extremely late to obtain scoreless. Here we go. This might be the person he was talking about, to be honest. I shouldn't have fired before. Careful, team. Careful.
Enemy taken out. Reloading. Attention.
I swear I saw someone coming up, but they... There's no one challenged when we were looting.
The new kill leader, friend. 1 minute before the ring closes. We have time.
Oh, maybe I was seeing things. Is this even looted? No, it's not looted at all. Alright, well I was seeing things then. I got spooked out. Another loot box that I was late to.
I need a backpack.
My teammates love finishing the kill and I love looting. I'll tell you that much already. That's alright though. My loot's not too bad. I've got 2 decent guns. I need to find an extended for both of them though. And some better shield won't go in this. Here you go. Wish it. What about an extended mag? Oh, so close. Huge scrap in the distance though. The next best thing. Maybe these guys will have some better loot for me. That sounds way more to the left. It's probably not only the quicker way of getting there, but probably also the safer way. Scrap cave is
At the portal.
scrappy. It's exactly what it is. And there's caustic gas at this house. This is not going to be fun.
Contact with hostile.
Closing.
I got my grapple. There's another way to get high. I saw it back on my janks doing this.
Already inside the
I
ring.
haven't tried it myself yet. There you go.
Using grapple.
Nice! 2 gold crates. Silver charge. What did he have? Gold bag. Okay, I am taking it. I'll tell you why. This has been an absolute free-for-all. Not only for kills, but also...
Healing up. Eyes are open though.
That's my 3rd Phoenix kit. I'm not going to take that
Incoming
last
care
one.
package.
They're OP with the gold bag.
Recharging shields. I need a hop up.
If I have Disruptor, this combo is actually looking pretty good.
Repairing my damages.
I was going to say, yeah, it's been a free-for-all not only for the kills, but for the damage numbers too. These guys have just been finishing everything.
Extended light mag.
You sure? That's more towards bunker way. Oh, this ult never... Oh, it's worked. Okay. Every time I've used that ultimate recently, it has not worked. Not once. Do I switch? I guess I do. It's ranked, so you may as well try and use the best loadout you come across. I mean, I know it's only gold 3, but It's starting to get it's not as easy as bronze. We're getting there a little bit.
Hostile spotted.
Sí, por favor.
I'll be able to land. Oh, they put down the thingy too.
Target over there.
He's flying on in. Gonna land on these guys' foreheads. I need to find an extended mag for this devotion. It was such a nerf when they introduced that, but it definitely needed that nerf.
Making contact with enemy.
I know he had level 1 shields, but
Taken down.
Making contact with enemy.
please let me switch. Thank you. That still hit me. Barely though, that one barely hit me, that's fine. Good job, team. Managed to get 2 of them, I'm happy. Disrupt rounds, thank you, thank you. What a great extended purple.
Thank you.
What a great guy. I really, listen, I appreciate that. That was a good crate. The turbocharger, 40 energy rounds too.
Gotta hop up here. Select
Turbocharger Devotion is honestly one of the scariest guns on this game. It has to be. It's so deadly, it's unreal. There's a reason I used to love this gun. Like, there was a period of time, I think for about a week straight, where I used this gun almost exclusively, it seemed like. If I found it,
I need an extended light mag.
if I found it, I was using it, and that's pretty much the last thing I need, apart from like some good barrel stabilizers. But my loadout is looking pretty tasty, if you ask me. Nice little clear out of a squad then. Let's go looking for the next adventure, I guess. I feel like we've cleared out this side of the map. Maybe we need to go further to the east here to find more people, because everyone that would have been Skulltown and Octane's gauntlets and stuff, like, we would have probably bumped into them. There's probably more of a chance of more people being this way. Blue shield. Oh, everyone's got that.
Level 2.
That was a wasted ping. Come on, dial me down. There we go. Okay, it sounds pretty far.
Let's go this way.
But with this, what you call it, zip line, it doesn't actually take too long to get there. Oh, to be honest, it does sound pretty far away. See any light mag? Can't find one. That's the only looking I'm doing. I'll tell you why, because if I manage to kill these guys, decent grapple. If it was a big scrap, there's no way that there isn't an extended light mag here. It's a little bit far away, so it's not a bad idea to try and get a better piece of cover. Oh, there we are. They're looting, they're not respawning, so this is probably a team of 3. I saw 2 of them definitely. Okay. Purple extended! Any purple, like, no one with purple shields?
We have taken out the champion. Wonderful.
I've wanted to do that sort of switcheroo move for so long, but never have I been in like a gunfight to actually utilize it. Yeah, I'm down to go to cage, my friend, but your boy needs to heal up a little first. I got my ulti there.
Heard that.
Oh, I'm so happy I managed to pull that off. They think you're running away, but it turns out you just land behind them. Alright, I do something cage, let's just use it. If they're not in here, we actually get high ground anyway, so it's not a bad idea. They're in here. they're even still fighting.
Making contact with enemy.
Those are some poor reactions. Using the top. Right, teammates, I'm sure you can chase and kill the 2v1.
I killed an enemy.
Good kill. Reloading. Need
My loot.
Extended light mag here.
My loot is looking insane right now.
Grappling.
3 other squads left. Double digits still. Well, not still, already. I've got the gold helmet, the gold armor.
Here I go.
This is a bit risky. My teammates are quite aggressive though. They're still looting at the moment. But they've been really aggressive this game, like rushing people and, you know, trying to finish kills and stuff.
They're shooting at me.
Oh, here we go.
Whole squad's down. We made
Okay, it was one guy. Rice Man Watt.
Squad left. No problemo.
reload.
He's a goner.
Deployed. Enemy over
Found him. That's a Gibraltar. That's a caustic.
hostile close.
Alright, they are playing the tankiest characters on the game. And even though I've got the
Grappling.
absolute shredder in the turbocharged up devotion, that is a scary looking team. Let's be honest. At least I think the caustic used his ultimate though. He was lobbing something. Do you want to go fight him? I don't mind going to fight them. I just didn't want to do it by myself. In an ideal world, they get flanked by the other last team, but
Using grapple.
I could be chasing here. Oh, it's pushing me. I didn't think it would let me. Oh, come on, not even on this one. I don't think they're rushing anyway, so it's not a problem. Never mind.
Contact.
Gold company, and they're
Sure.
not here to sell me chickens.
Been spotted.
Okay, so they're definitely near Wraith as well.
Opening fire.
No, we're right near the flank. We're right here. Octane, just commit to it, commit to it, commit to it.
Charging my shield.
Reloading. Making contact with enemy.
I'm getting hit on the
Oh, there we go. Team of 3 down. Bit of an L-star, if anyone fancies some L-star action.
recharging my shield.
Recharging shield.
That could have got scary up there.
That was
That could have got real scary. Don't mind me. I'm just sliding on down. The slowest slide of all time.
You are the
That could have got
Apex
really scary.
champions.
We were in a choke point against a Gibraltar, who I assume had his ultimate up because I hadn't heard of Gibraltarmus. 14 kills, 2100 damage. It may seem like they did loads of damage, but I'm pretty sure they finished all the kills. But I'll tell you what, they were aggressive and they were always there. And that's what you've got to appreciate. They probably did deserve a few more kills than that. But I'll tell you what, great game. A sub 14-minute win. We absolutely dispatched of the last 2 teams there. Flank of the century, coming out of Octane and I. Wraith with the old distraction tactics. That worked out perfectly. Another ranked win right there. 22 squad kills and another victory. We are well on our way to plat. Another 15 RP. What is that? Another 15 and I'll be gold 2. And then I only need to get through gold 1 and then we are plat. I'll probably do that before the end of the season. I started so late on this rank grind, like so late, but it's actually a lot of fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.